Hello? I didn't realize that they had rolled out stream streaks to more people. I was not one of the chosen ones to have one of those. So I guess we have them now. CT, congrats on being first. Congrats on the 7 stream streak. And Brando, congrats on the 3 stream streak. I didn't know that was a thing that we had now. So cool. Who's streaming here? Is Top Girl for the moment. The username change is incoming. I'm kind of nervous about it because this was not a planned thing. But because of a bummer thing that happened, it's an opportunity to do the thing. So I don't know. But I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna change the thing. We've had him for a bit. You're on a 4 stream. Okay. Yeah, I didn't I know other streamers have had them. Also, hi Lonely. Hi Junk. Hello. I know other streamers have had them. But we haven't had them here yet. I was not one of the chosen channels to test that feature. So, hi Spider, hello. CT, your Mad Lib is a noun, and the next person who redeems it gets to pick which book we start the next one in. Oh, no hiccups. Also, I didn't want to be in just chatting, so I impulsively decided to put us in the Placid Plastic Duck category, because I figured vibing and chatting and having ducks in the background could be fun. So I'm just... Why? Oh, right. I had it on my second monitor. Hold on. It's opening over the... I moved chat out of the way, but now chat is behind the... Please hold. I'm over here. There we go. Uberlight? We rock. Okay. Okay. You choose D&D? Okay. How many cats do you have? 2! 2, you goober. Okay. Uberlight. Okay. It's fine. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if we don't want to hang out over here, I mean, I guess I can be on the actual just chatting screen. But I did think... I always forget that this has multiplayer. I did think it could be fun to hang out, watch the ducks. I didn't turn the channel point redeem back on, but if someone wants to name a duck, I can turn that channel point redeem back on. You know what? I'll do that before I forget. If someone wishes to name a duck. Alright. If you want to name a duck, the channel point redeem is back on for that. If you have not seen, this is the latest DLC map. And I very much like it. Yes, you are the one who gets to choose. So, let me grab... Oh. Oh, no, it's just under the... It's just under the Disney fact book. Oh, I still need to fill in this one to read it out loud to y'all. I keep forgetting that. Sorry. Higher priority things have been happening the last few days. Spider, it's a verb. A verb. Got on the train and it wouldn't go. Almost late for my midterm, but they had the next train come to the other platform. Today I got in the train and the one coming in hit a car and shut everything down for an hour. Boo. That does not sound fun. You're playing on the Minecraft server? I need to play on the Minecraft server. Y'all, we should play together on the Minecraft server because it's fun. And I have a train that needs to be built. Also, speaking of trains, there was actually a train going by on my way home today, and it made me really happy because, like, I drive past, like, a train lot. So there's always, you know, there's always, like, something there, but usually they're not in the midst of actually traveling. And there was one actually moving, and it was fun that I was, like, because the train goes the same direction that I do. It's like, I'm, like, going with the train. It was fun. We'll be playing tonight? Okay. You have Wi-Fi? Hi, Ranch. Yay, Wi-Fi. Lots of donations to the community chest. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. Let me put retitle. Means you can play ESO. Yay! Because like, literally with us doing Discord stuff last night, I was like, I still haven't opened ESO. So I opened it and literally did, like, one thing just to get tickets. But the Witches Festival started yesterday. So if you have any questions about the Witches Festival, Ranch, definitely feel free to ask. Could be I know how many cats I have, you goober. You absolute goober. So, hi, hello. Things are doing well. So, okay. For anyone who does not know, unfortunately, my Discord has been hacked. And our server is gone into the void. Which is a huge bummer. But, the upside is we do have a new server that I'm really happy about. It's not finished yet. We still, like, I think we have a good initial channel set up of stuff, like, of different channels and things. I haven't added the bots to the server yet for us to be able to have different notification roles and all that shenanigans. That's what I was gonna do today before stream, but then Solarian's mom was gonna be in this part of town, so we decided to go to the Chinese buffet. So, and we got yummy food, and I think that was well worth it. We do have a new server. I did update the Discord command, so if you are not in the new server, there is a new Discord server. Help made a cord. Yes, there is a cord channel. There are some silly shenanigans. It is the cookie jar because I'm looking on the bright side of this situation and I have lost my TapGirl301 Discord account. I might eventually get to recover it at some point, but I'm going to take this as the opportunity and the push to change my username. I have literally talked about changing my username for years and years and years. To the point that I even had a username picked out. So I guess good that I had it picked out for this situation so I didn't have to brainstorm one. So I'm not really necessarily planning to do like a ton of total rebranding other than we have based the theme of the Discord on the new branding kind of thing because my new username is going to be Ginger Tap. So it's like a ginger snap. So the Discord is cookie themed. And I think it's really cute. And I really like y'all. Thank you for those, especially to you, those of you who were in the new Discord last night, helping out make channels and make it happen. I really love that this is it. You know, it really feels like not that the one we had before didn't feel like a community server, but this is like a community made server. And I feel like that makes it extra special. So, yeah. What's your favorite Chinese buffet item? I don't know, their rice is really good. But also I just get the pot sticker things. Those are delicious. The noodles were only okay today. Something was off with their sauce on the noodles today, which is weird because usually it's not, but not RAP penguins. No, the penguins are not going away. Penny the penguin is sticking around. One, because I love penguins too much and I like our iceberg and I like our chill place. so I don't want to get rid of that branding. Also, I don't want to replace any of those penguin emotes. If anything, we do have emote slots that don't have commissioned emotes in them. They are emotes that... There are some of our emotes that are ones that I have purchased off of Etsy. Or have been free and available from other means. So, those ones, when I commission them, I will, maybe get them cookie themed, or maybe a combo of some of our penguin things with cookies or something. The reason we haven't done that in a while is... Monster! Welcome to the penguin colony. I appreciate you doing that. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Welcome on in. One of the reasons... So, I've put off getting I've put off commissioning emotes to fill those slots. One, because I was an indecisive noodle and I didn't know what I wanted for them. Two, Maple took a time away from doing commissions because she was working on another project. So, and I didn't want, if you don't know the wonderful Maple Cat art, she has made a ton of channel art for this channel. Pretty much everything on this channel is Maple Cat art. The only thing that isn't Maple Cat art is, like, these scenes. Or, like, the only thing that is not Maple Cat, the igloo is Maple Cat, the background, the panels are Maple Cat, like... Pretty much everything else is. I mean, if you want to be, like, super technical, this is not Maple Cat. Fun fact, Kipsy made me this. Because I went and I asked Kipsy, I'm like, how did you make your username thing? So I'm going to maybe have to ask Kipsy. Like, hey, Kipsy, can you make me a new one? Because Kipsy made this. Because I asked her, like, how did you make that? Because I want to make something similar. And then she was just like, you mean like this? And she just gave me that. So I didn't think about that. I'll have to ask Kipsy. Be like, hey. Because changes are happening. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you here. Come to the... No, I know. Sentences are sentencing. It's fine. It's fine. Also, if we don't want to listen to the... This is the Placid Duck music that we're listening to. If we don't want to listen to this, I can put our usual chill music back on. But we're just kind of vibing with this because I didn't want to put us in just chatting. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna hang out with some ducks. You want to go see the jellies because there's an night market open this weekend? I mean, that's the funnest thing to do in Stardew is see the jellies. I like the summer jellies. Your play Dr. Mass arrives tomorrow. Spooky. Nice. So yes, so if anyone is not, so exclamation point Discord, if you have not joined the newest server, I welcome you to do so. There is lots of channels that have been set up by the community for all of your chatting needs and whatnot. I will also be setting up a bot so you can pick and choose which roles you want to have. I plan to make, which if any of you want some different, like, notification category, definitely let me know. But I plan to make the same kind of thing of, like, a going live notification, a community night going, notification. I think I'm going to call it a watch party notification instead of movie night. Because, yeah, movie night makes sense, but there's a lot of times where we're not watching a movie. We're watching, like, a show kind of thing. So I think I'm just going to call that watch party instead. Started a rerun of Resident Evil 4 last night. Gonna start it back up now. Cool. Have fun. Yeah, I don't know... At this point, I'm not planning to necessarily do any gaming stuff tonight. I honestly might stream ESO tomorrow instead of Resident Evil 4 because I don't know. This week has been a week. Obviously dealing with the hacked stuff and having to change things and reset stuff and the pain of I don't have all access to all the things and changing stuff and security and things. It's like, yay. You're gaming right now. Look at all those ducks. Yes, we are gaming with ducks. We are doing the duck games. There is a channel point redeem if anyone wants to name ducks. Any duck that is like not someone's username already, if you want to become a duck or if you want to give a duck a name, then by all means you definitely can. I don't have every single duck on this map yet. That's what this save is currently working on. There is also a Halloween event going on right now that you can get some new Halloween ducks, like this pumpkin one. There's also a Plague Doctor mask duck now. I don't remember if you are a duck, Ranch. I can't remember. I want to say yes, but I don't remember which duck. Also, I don't think I named that one, and I don't remember that one an equation name. Maybe, Ranch, you don't have a duck. I guess maybe you don't. I thought you did. I guess not. Duck time? Okay. Is it... Hold on. Is it Shukila? Is that the idea? My brain is so fried, so pronouncing anything tonight is the thing. Quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. I love it. Which duck is gonna be quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong? You wish to be a duck? You may assign me a duck. Y'all, which duck does Ranch need to be? The mushroom. Should Ranch be the mushroom duck? You want to be Plague Doctor? Okay. Where's the mushroom? Ranch, should you be the mushroom? Okay. Ranch is the mushroom duck. I'm realizing by being on here, I am covering up some of the ducks. Alright, Monster, to make it super official, you do need to do the channel point redeem just to keep track. Just mostly for my brain to keep track. I think this is an orange. I'm realizing that's like a peeled orange head. Okay, y'all, which one are we making quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong? Because that's funny. Let's see. The longest name for the plane is duck. Okay. Yeah, because this one doesn't have an... Okay, I am going to see, will it let me copy and paste so I don't have to fully type out quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong? It does. I got it. Does it let me? I think it did. Look, there's quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna make Zap the thing. Do it. Hold on. I gotta find the plague doctor. Under events? Yeah. There's also, I don't know if they're still available, but there's two the other ducks that are, they're making a card game, and I played the demo, and it's actually really fun. I'm so bummed. I don't know what event I missed, but there is a duck from an event that I missed. Goldie is the resident pigeon. I will say that. Goldie is the resident pigeon. Goldie's profile picture is a pigeon. Tap has one cat. Should we rename Duck Cavity to be Tap has one cat? Where's Duck Cavity? We have Duck Cavity. Yeah, it does have a name. It does have some of them. Yeah, this is we have been slowly naming all of the ducks over the random times I stream this game. Usually we stream this game on the nights that it's like we need something to vibe and have in the background, or I have the just brain tired. Is that a trans? There, I think, is a trans duck. I think. Oh, there's so many ducks now. There's like 184 ducks in this game now. I completely lost where it is, but I'm pretty sure there's a trans duck in here somewhere. What the cherries to be Loonly? Yes! That is a glorious idea. It's Loony and Lonely. Yes, I approve of that naming. I don't know which one. I don't know which one we should do. Tap has one cat. This one I will say, I don't know if you can tell, but this is pancakes on its head. It makes me very happy. Oh, there's the trans duck. I was gonna say there's one in here somewhere. Holiday naming convention, yes. Gonna make a gimme bread. Wait, hold on. There's a bread duck. There's a bread duck. Should we name the bread duck gimme bread? There's a little tiny bread duckling. This one has a recorder. Huh. Is there two different plain white ducks? Is there two different? I don't know. Maybe that's something different. I don't know, y'all. We'll have to brainstorm. I don't know which duck should be the tap as one cat. Should we name a duck Marlin just because that's funny? 420 plays for the meme? Okay. I'm here for this. Ducklings, right? Yeah. Oh, a blue duck? Okay. We could make a blue duck be Marlin, because that would be funny. Y'all, we need something for the red one. Because the funny thing that these three ducks do... Wait, no, this has to be the one cat. Because then they all... Because the thing these 3 ducks do is they're like gummy jelly ducks, and then they all and become one giant duck. So it's like all the memes coming together. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. That those I don't know if I have all 3 of them on this map yet. I think a couple of them dropped in, but I'm not sure. You wish to eat them. Fair enough. One with the boxing glove. Try me, you quack! I like it. I like it. No, you smell Bo. We are naming ducks. Because we can. I don't know if the jelly ones have spawned in on this map yet. That's what I'm working towards. Is this one has like 100-ish ducks, so there's still like 80 ducks that haven't spawned in on this map. Because when there's 180 ducks in the game now, it takes actually a really long time for all of the ducks to spawn in. I don't know how long I played this save for, but I have played it for a bit. The merchant form one old town. Exactly. Yeah, totally. Totally. That's how that works. I guess maybe I need to rename my shiny purple duck. Because I am the shiny purple duck. Ooh, we're going on an adventure. Whee! Where are we going? We're going somewhere. Does this bring us back down to the other pool? I think this brings us back down to the main one. Yeah, it brings us back down to the starting pool. Whee! And we stick the landing. And then Bo's around here somewhere. I don't know. I think we saw Bo floating somewhere. For anyone who doesn't know, Bo, there's Bo. Bo is the propeller hat duck. So Bo just kind of flies everywhere. Name the ghost duck? I mean, we could. Just how long? Yes. Yes. I love that you can, it's like you can see it from a distance. And it's such a glorious name as well. It's fun. Quack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. This seems to be the only map that Bo can't escape from. That Bo just kind of floats around for a while. Some of the other maps, Bo, like, eventually hits the point of no return and then just, like, disappears off the map. And there's some maps that it, like, has a location for them to teleport to. But other than that, they just disappear. Old Tab can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. Yeah, so for anyone who did not hear, there is going to be a username change. I have not been brave enough to do it yet on Twitch. As far as I can tell, Ginger Tap is available. When I made a new email, just Ginger Tap was not available, so I made it be Ginger Tap 301. So I don't know if I'm going to come across that problem on other platforms. But the plan is I'm gonna be Ginger Tap, which is a username that I came up with. I don't know, it's been years now. Like, my Palia character is named Ginger Snap. So it was kind of, y'all, when did Palia come out? When did Palia first start? That's been a few years, right? Because that was around the time when I was like, at that point I had already come up with it, but I hadn't actually used it for anything yet. So I don't dislike Tap Girl 301. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. I've never disliked it. It's just, I've thought about changing it for quite some time, because when I originally made my Twitch account, I didn't make it with the intention of streaming. I made it as a viewer, and I just used this username for whatever and everything before. So like that was just like my go-to username that I used. And I've had this username since I was 11. And not that it doesn't necessarily fit me anymore. I just feel like it is this is a good push and to take the leap and do the thing, because I have contemplated doing it for a while, and every time I end up talking myself out of it because of the amount of things that I would have to change to do that. But because I've lost that on Discord now, I think I will. I am jumping off the ledge to do the thing. I did not change it before stream, so we're still Top Girl for today. I might have to Google, or someone needs to, I don't know how I changed my username on Twitch. I don't actually know how to do that. I know it's a thing you can do. You have nacho fries? I'm jealous of your nacho fries. Wait, what did Ella do? I still think the best accidental username change. Just poor Novi being stuck as Dad Voltus for however many months that she was stuck as Dad Voltus. And then she didn't realize she couldn't just change it back to Navoltus. And then I do think it's good that she changed it to Novi. But just the fact that everyone changing their actual usernames for that. The ducks on fire don't always stay the same ducks, though. If a duck's on fire, I missed which duck was on fire. If a duck's on fire, it's because it ran into a duck that sprays fire. But there is also a firefighter duck and a couple other water ducks that will make it not be on fire. Otherwise, I would say, yeah, totally, if it was always on fire. If a duck was always on fire, then yes. But there's just some, depending on what material their duck is supposed to be made out of. Also, I have to say, the red duck with the little green caterpillar on its head, I don't know what causes it or if it's just a time thing, but that little caterpillar does turn into a butterfly that will fly above the duck's head, and I think that's really cute. Also, this is the duckling pond. The ducklings are the only ducks that can get into this pond, because you get into this pond by a little tiny hole in the wall that only fits the duckling ducks. I do like the pool of it, and I like that it's something that only the ducklings can get to. The bummer is, once the ducklings fall into this pool, there's, like, it's not connected to the loop of anything else, so they are just now stuck in the kiddie pool. They can't get back to the main pool. Obviously, like, if you reload the save, that makes them be not in the kiddie pool, but I want to make a save on this map that is, like, just the duckling DLC, to just have a bunch of ducklings and see how many I can get into the duckling pool. You have it in the background when you do chores tomorrow? This game is fun. I like it a lot. It's kind of been my go-to game lately for just having background stuff. I've been going back and forth between this and Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions, because I still haven't unlocked all the spirits in the new train DLC for Spirit City. What'd you see? Okay. She changed her name while live and it crashed her stream. I didn't know she did that. Because was that when she changed it to Cafe Ella instead of the Ella with the unknown number of E's? Yeah, I will not change it while I am live. But yes. Hi, Fairly Gay. If anyone wants to drop an exclamation point Discord, unfortunately, Fairly Gay, my Discord was hacked. Our old server has been sent to the void, and I'm trying not to be super sad about it because the happy thing is we now have a new Discord that the community has lovingly come together and put together. And it is now open. I don't have all the bot roles set up yet, but all the channels and things are mostly set up. We spent multiple hours last night all together making stuff, and it was really wholesome. So thank you for those of you who were there and around and whatnot to help get things set up. So, sent a message that I got new. Yeah, yes. So if any of you got messaged and things like that, if you get, so just know for anyone who doesn't, if you get a Discord message from TapGirl301, it is not me. I do not currently have control over that account. So if you get a Discord message, a Discord DM from TapGirl301, that is not me right now. I am Ginger Tap in Discord now. So, yeah. Also, thank you for all of you who helped send out messages and let people know of, hey, don't do the thing. Because that was definitely a panic of whatnot, that we kind of came together via me being able to access Discord through Talarian. So that was a thing. It was definitely a stuff and a thing. Yeah. I am bummed that it happened, but I'm trying to stick with the positive side is it's pushing me to finally take the leap, take the plunge, and do the username change that I have contemplated for many years. So I'm gonna be Ginger Tap, and I like it because it's a little bit, it's a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new because I still like being Tap. Like I don't want to change that. Like this is 6 years of streaming plus, 8 years total of being a community person on Twitch and being called Tap. Tap is my name. Like, more so than my AFK name. I cannot part with that. But I wanted it to be something that still related to me of things. Like, so, yes, Ginger. And it also is a little bit of a pun because it's like a ginger snap. But it's a Ginger Tap. I like it, so I hope you all like it. I've just changed from calling you Tap Girl to Tap Any. Yeah, like, I think it was Crispy who started that to make it be, because it used to be that it was weird that tap sound, just tap by itself sounded weird to me. Because most people at the time still just called me Tap Girl, not Tap. But now everybody calls me Tap. So it's just, that is just the normal at this point. I was only accepting direct. Yes, exactly, NLA. Sent to Brando a message as Brando was sending me a message about, oh my gosh, that's funny. Like, no. Yeah, so I figured I would keep the tap part because that just seems fitting. And then we add in the ginger part because that I think makes sense. Because the other thing too is I wanted to stay away from making my username be any kind of like fandom reference that just in case, for any kind of, future things, for any kind of copyright issues, like, how Cheebs is now Cheebs instead of Chilbo Baggins. Like, I don't think it's bad to do usernames with stuff and whatnot, but it was like, in general sense, especially since obviously I know I'm going to stream under this name, I figured it should be something that would be okay to have that wouldn't infringe on any copyright. Yes, that was awesome. Bo, thank you for letting us take over your Discord temporarily while we got things connected and whatnot. Yeah, the other thing too, yeah, copywriter or creator of said fandom being revealed as a bad person, yeah. I heard there is some secret iceberg Discord. I heard that was a thing. Oh! That means I don't have the nega butt emote anymore because I'm not in the secret negs Discord. That we used for, whenever, that was years ago that we used that. Because I think that's how I had that emote. I need to figure out how to join the, there was like a Cozy Gamer one that I was in that I used that like yes emote from all of the time. And I don't have that yes emote anymore. So the things that I am missing, and I think maybe I'll get emotes commissioned for here, is I want a yes, like, you know, an aggressively nodding yes emote. And I want, like, obviously we have our, like, yippee with the confetti, but I want, like, one of, like, the animated, like, bouncy happy. Like, we have the, where'd my mouse go? There it is. We have this one, but I want it to be, like, we have the Pokemon penguin of things. We have the Piplup, but I want it to be, you know, not, you know, custom for this channel kind of thing. To the next is one, okay. Hee hee hee. Yes. I'm in the secret. Fancy. Yeah, because that's the thing is, like, okay, I have to, like, I have to join back in so many things. Obviously, I did, like, do the connect with Twitch thing, so I was able to get back into some of them because, you know, I have a sub, so I could click the join that way. But I'm also, I think, maybe gonna be more selective of which Discords I actually end up in. It's hard because there's so many Discords to be in, but also I was in so many Discords. I was like in so many Discord servers. Like, it was like a lot of Discord servers. So, is the thing. Oh, we're like super zoomed in on this stuff. Why are we like so zoomed in? Ducks. So, yeah, the plan is that's, you know, something I'm going to work on this weekend is I'm going to be very brave and I'm going to do the change and make, change things to be Ginger Tap. Can you change your ESO username? Just had that thought. Like, I don't know if I'm going to go that far to change that kind of stuff. But, like, you know, I'll change. Honestly, like, I don't think I'll bother to change my Twitter. Actually, no, yeah, I was like, I'm not, like, concerned about making everything match. My Palia will now match because my Palia is already Ginger Tap. My Palia character is the first thing that was named Ginger Tap. The only other place I've changed it so far is I went into Uma and I've changed it in Horse Girl. I'm now Ginger Tap in the Horse Girl game. The only other thing, because it's like, hey, it was one of those, hey, I know I can change this on my phone, so I did it during lunch today. If anyone else wants an invite to the secret iceberg, not Tap, let me know. If anyone wants to join our new Discord, we have a new Discord server. Because the last one, unfortunately, has been deleted. So we are starting fresh. We are starting new. So, if you would like to join on in on the shenanigans, I love that the icon, I made it be the pop penguin, and then it got, me and Talarian went to the store, and when we came back, the shenanigans had happened that the icon is now a chef penguin, and I like it. It is eating a cookie. It makes me happy. Wait, why is that? Okay, for those of you who understand Discord maybe better than me, why is it doing the hi, hello, welcome message? the like, hey, good to see you here. Someone, you know, just joined the Discord. Is showing up in Modcat and not the general chat anymore. And I don't know why, because all of the other ones that we had... I think that was you? Okay, I was like, I don't know. I don't know why those are showing up in Modcat. Like, I know that's definitely a thing that some servers have those hi hellos set into a channel that's not everyone sees them. But I was just gonna let them be in the general chat. You'll fix it? Okay. I was like, wait a second. I definitely don't want them showing up in Modcat because I don't want that to spam it, but... Iceberg lettuce as the icon. Uh-huh. You can change what channel they post them to. Okay. Yeah, because that was the thing that I... Either that wasn't a thing when I made the old server, or I, like, immediately turned it off, because I never had that there. Also, hi, William. I realized I didn't actually say hi. Hi! Welcome back for a 30... That's 3 whole heckin' years. William, welcome back for a 36-month with the Penguin Colony. I super duper appreciate you doing that. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Like seeing people when they join. Yeah, like that was the thing that I always intended to go look into to figure out how to turn it back on or make a channel for the other one. And then I never would remember to do so. Yes, Talarian's duck catches on fire a lot because it's literally like made out of fabric, which all the ducks right now are Halloween themed. So Talarian's duck is usually red, but it's like black and gray for Halloween. Checking in between trades and work. William, did you find some food? Did you find noms? Did you get something to eat? Kids with a welding vibe, yeah. Uh-huh. Like, Talarian literally has a shirt that... Oh, what's it say? It says something of, yes, I know I'm on fire. Let me finish this weld first. Bo, you're the one who said it, not me. It's a thing. Your boyfriend brought you lunch, yay! Okay, I'm glad you got knobs, because knobs are an important thing. Knobs are important to have. Also because I can't remember what number the sub thing was on before. Okay, I was like, I don't think we hit a wheel spin, but I was like, I don't remember what number it was on. So I'm just gonna check real quick. What game were we playing? Great question. I have no idea. Whoever made the quote did not add the game. I would assume you meant I want, and I'm assuming it was probably we were playing a food-related game. Would be my guess. Maybe that was around the time, because it's like it's 226. So that's maybe like... Look Serve Delicious 3 time or something like that. They could just go to general chat, William. Unless if Mod Squad you would like it to go to a different channel. I'm fine for it to just go to the general chat so then people can actually wave at each other. Because as silly and spammy as it might be, I like the button to push wave to the other person. I think it's fun. Okay. Cake William, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good luck. Oh, I didn't show you all the thing I got. Every time I go to the Chinese buffet, they have the little, you know, little gacha vending machine thingies by the door. And I always get a little tiny squish. And now I have a little tiny squish pink axolotl. It's very cute. And very squishy. It is my 50 cents worth of entertainment. Hey, go, just... I'm assuming that must have been like a Jackbox thing or something. Yeah. Oh, it probably was community night. Okay. Maybe you had Taco Bell or something. Maybe. Yeah. Something like that. It makes me happy that the cherry ducklings is Loonly. That is good. That is clever. I like it. So, I guess the things in terms of things, for future, you know, immediate future scheduling stuff, I will still be planning to go live tomorrow. I think I might play ESO instead of Resident Evil 4, though. I also, unless if there is, like, super complaints, I mean, well, I guess maybe at least for this next week, maybe we still focus on our Resident Evil. I would really like to finish questing in ESO in Solstice sooner rather than later. So I think I might swap that to actually be our focus game until we finish Solstice, because that shouldn't take us horribly long, and then go back to focusing on Resident Evil 4. These at the same time then? Ooh. I guess the other thing too is, like, I'm not opposed to playing some ESO tonight if we want to run around and do some event stuff, but I think I might just do that in Discord or something instead of on stream. I am planning to, like, crash and sleep tonight because the last couple of nights have been not enough sleep and not good sleep. So I definitely need to do the sleeps tonight, because this morning was like, okay, I'm so awake to try to get to work. And I am actually quite shocked that I taught everything that I taught today. I taught the first 2 minutes of the Thriller dance 3 times today. I taught the RAR part of the Thriller dance 3 times today. And I did the cha-cha slide and rhythm sticks and stuff with TK, and also moved the TV from the art room down to the gym and then back to the art room, because my TV, for those of you who know, my TV that I use as a projector in the gym has been broken for a while, and we are in the process of getting it replaced. It's like the TV knew that it was going to get replaced, because the screen finally went kaput and stopped showing anything in the middle of a class yesterday. The new TV will be picked up on Monday, so the principal has told me that he will get it set up so it will be ready for me to use on Tuesday. So yeah, it's like it knew, but just, you know, everything that, like, is a thing that is a possibility of going wrong kind of went wrong, kind of thing. So it's like, great, cool. It was a week. It's electric. No, I did not do the electric slide this week. I did the cha-cha slide. The electric slide is a different song and a different dance that I think it is more fun than the cha-cha slide, even though it is repetitive. So we did Thriller today, and Thriller is quite fun, but Also, it is exhausting to do it over and over and over again because it's not one that I have like a video of the dance that teaches it. I do have an audio track that says the steps to it. Other things were breaking while me and the other PhD student in the lab were trying to take data. Oh no! Wait, April 25th, 2022. What's April 5th, what's April 25th, 2022, NLA? Trying to think what April 25th, 2022 would be. Other than the April 25th being a day before me and Talarian's anniversary. Oh, for the quote? Either It Takes Two or DBD. Okay. Got everything working, and then he sped ran data acquisition and got everything he needed in like 2 hours. I was able to stay late and grab a bit of what I needed. I could test it more later. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Bo. Apparently I was playing It Takes Two or DVD when you said that. So that's slightly maybe more concerning. I don't know what you were talking about. Also, there were some great quotes last community night that we never went and put in the bot, and I don't remember what they were. Well, okay, the other thing of speaking of VODs, I'm assuming I can change the YouTubes, right? My YouTubes might be weird. I don't know. I don't know. This whole changing username thing was not a pre-planned decision. So there has been no prior research that you would normally do about these things. But the other thing, unless if someone wants to be an absolute wonderful goober and do it for me, the other thing we need to do is because the Discord was lost, I don't have the list of our channel point redeems. Looney! Looney! You absolute noodle. You absolute noodle. You absolute noodle. I have not made a separate YouTube VOD command. I probably should do that. I just added it to the YouTube command. Looney, welcoming in 5 members to the Penguin Colony. I appreciate you doing that. Well, welcoming back for most of those, I think. So welcome back, welcome into the Penguin Colony, courtesy of Looney. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Also, Looney, we need to show you a thing. Oh, they're in the duckling pond, aren't they? Look, it's Looney. It's Looney. It was decided that this duck needed to be named Looney. Also, that started a hype train. So there's now a hype train that is, you just blew past level 1. It's already on level 2. So if anyone wants to unlock hype train emotes that are there, by all means, if you wish to. If not, like, no pressure. But that's the thing. I want to fish too. No, the problem where my laptop struggles to connect anymore. Yay! Sorry for the nonsense. Okay, then I will verbally describe that there are 2 little cherry ducklings that are named Looney, and it's quite cute. Drive safe! I think they're cute. Also, in case anyone doesn't know, some of the ducks have different quacks. I didn't realize that the invisible duck had spawned in. There is actually an invisible duck, by the way. I totally didn't realize that it spawned in. I need that for an achievement. Hi, Sierra C. Enjoy your gift sub. Also, I think your bakery name wins. I think you win the bakery name lottery. I don't know. That just it's good. It's good. 10 out of 10. That's not the funny one. Let's see. What other ones make a different sound? Oh! I realized that one. Oh, hey, look! Tapa's one cat has spawned in. Yay. I don't know if the other ones are here. Because okay, the achievement that I need that is such a pain, one of them is like this coin needs to hit the arcade machine one so that it goes in there and then you can play the arcade game. There's also one that I need with the scanner duck. I need to identify the I need to have the scanner duck scan for the invisible duck. Which actually maybe we could get it to do. I don't know. The invisible duck has spawned in, but it's literally like the thing with this game is all the achievements mostly you have to just let them happen. There's very few of them that you need to do anything specific. But this is one that I don't know. I don't think it's in the right spot because this duck is in the lower pool and I think the invisible duck is in the upper pool. So maybe if we hang out with this duck, it will go up there. And then it will see. The thing is, I don't know where the invisible duck is currently. I don't know if it's still up there. So, tried very hard. I think it is brilliant. I got a hype chest. I got a frog. Wow. Thank you for the frog. Wow. I'm glad things are turning out okay after all the chaos. I'm gonna keep stream on, but gonna lurk and play Halloween ESO stuff. Yes, do the ESO stuff. I need to hop on there and do that as well. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. There is a event quest in the Crown store that you can pick up. That if you want to start there, that's a good place to start probably. But yeah. It's been a week, y'all. Thank you all for sticking with me through it. Because obviously this is not this is not how I planned for this week to go. So the current plan is I'm gonna work on changing everything over to Ginger Tap, and I'm really excited to be Ginger Tap. The thing that I'm gonna have to get used to is introducing myself as that, because I am so not used to that yet. So I'm probably gonna mess it up a few times. The plan is still that I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I think the vibe is gonna be more ESO than Resident Evil. I think we will maybe play some Resident Evil on like Tuesday or something like that. But next week is really actually going to be light on streams anyway. Well, lighter than the last few weeks of me doing like 5 streams a week. Because, Thursday is, an event at my school. And I'm not planning to stream on actual Halloween. So that is the current situation there. I don't know. I guess the thing is there any questions or anything? Like, I think that probably covers the base of it. I'll recap again, in case anyone new has come in and missed it. Unfortunately, my Discord did get hacked, which means I do not have control over the Tapgirl 301 Discord account currently. So if you get a DM from it, do not interact. Our server is gone. Our Discord server that we had is gone. And we luckily have a brand new one that has been lovingly made. I'm very excited about it. So if you have not joined the newest Discord server, that is a thing that is there. And because of this and losing access to the Tapgirl 301, I am looking on the positive of I am going to take the plunge. I'm going to dive off the ledge and actually do the username change that I've been thinking about doing for quite some time, which means I'm going to be Ginger Tap now. And I really like it, so I hope you do too. And yeah. Oh my gosh, did you go back and look at the VOD? So Bo was making ramen and had a noodle left in the pot. So he had to put it in his mouth and it burned his throat. He was coughing. Oh, I scanned it. I got the achievement. What does that scanner see? I got the achievement. Yes. Oh my God. I've been trying to get that achievement for so freaking long. It's ridiculous how long I've been trying to get that achievement for. And Tap got nasal spray. The TLDR is the DVD voice chat. Got it. Wasn't sure if it was it was the noodle or allergies. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you for looking. I don't know if I completed the thought earlier. Maybe I did. I don't know. I need to get the list of the channel point redeems out of one of the VODs because I know I showed one of the more recent lists of, I showed one of the more recent lists of the channel point redeems and the wheel spins and whatnot because I don't have that saved anywhere else. And now that, unfortunately, that Discord has been deleted, I do not have that. The other thing that I'm gonna kindly ask for the community's help with is I'm gonna take pictures of the Mad Libs because obviously all of our typed up Mad Libs have been mostly yeeted into the void. Obviously those ones in the document, I need to find that Google Doc. Because there was a Google Doc that you all helped type up some before, so we still have those typed up. So we haven't lost all of the Mad Libs. There's just some of them. Hi, Lance. Hello. Yes, we are just, we are vibing and we are talking about a new username incoming. I'm going to be Ginger Tap. And we also have a new Discord. So if you have not joined the new Discord server, the old one sadly is no longer against my will. So join the new one. It is wonderful and community helped set it up. And it's cookie jar themed because I'm gonna be Ginger Snap. I'm not getting rid of my penguins, so don't worry about that. The penguins are sticking around. I am doing a partial rebrand, not a full complete restart of everything. So but yes, we have a lot of ducks. There's like 100 ducks on this map. Right now, this map, I'm trying to get all 100 and I think there's 184 ducks now, something like that. Let me see. If I save, yeah, there's 184 ducks. And this map currently has 113 ducks on it. I think I will do some post-stream friendship things and just kind of chill. I'm definitely gonna play some ESO. Oh my gosh, wait, I missed a Ninetales? Dang it. Oh, I missed a Ninetales. Yes, I'm gonna be a ginger tap. I'm a ginger tap, so I can still be called Tap, because Tap is as weird as that is as a name in the grand scheme of things. It is my name. It is my name. It is what I'm used to being referred to as. So we can keep that around. Obviously, if people call me Ginger, obviously that's fine. It will be a thing that takes some getting used to, because obviously it's not a thing that I'd be used to. But I like it. I think it's cute. It's like a ginger snap, but I'm a ginger tap. I think it's fun. But I guess that's really it in the grand scheme of things. What are we voting on? What are we? Best Oreo, Thin Mint Biscoff, Chips Ahoy, Peppergreen Farm Milano. Okay, is the Chips Ahoy referring to the blue ones or the red ones? Because if we're talking the chewy ones, those are really good. But if we're talking the blue crunchy ones, absolutely not. I mean, if I'm going to go eat any of these, I mean, if all of these are presented in front of me, the first one I'm going to go for is an Oreo. I also don't think I've ever eaten whatever the last one is. Like, I think I've seen those ones, but I don't think I've eaten those ones. Oreos are delicious. World Series is game 1 is tied 2-2. How many games are in the World Series? I don't know enough about sports ball. I know that's a thing that's happening. You like the crunchy ones and not the soft ones? Okay, I might also just be biased of, I grew up with the red soft Chips Ahoy. I did not have the blue crunchy Chips Ahoy until like a gathering that they were available at in high school or something. Like, you know, it was one of those that, you know, they had a dessert thing or something. Up to 7 games at least. Oh, so okay. So World Series does best out of 7 in terms of games then. So whoever wins 4 first, then they stop, I guess. Soft ones taste like chemicals to you. I could get that. I now, like, I haven't had Chips Ahoy in a really long time. If I'm craving and wanting, like, a tiny cookie that is soft, I get the tiny ones from Costco. Because you can get tiny ones from Costco. They're just little chocolate chip cookies. And they're really tasty. Days 3 to 2. Okay. I'm assuming Jays is a baseball team. I know very little about the sports of ball. I have been to one singular baseball game in my life, and I think that is the crowning moment of boredom that I've ever experienced. I don't think I've ever been more bored in my life than I was when I was at that baseball game. I think it was just, I don't even remember what it was. I think it was just like some local something. I don't know. Maybe it was a professional something. I don't even remember. All I know is the reason we went to said baseball game was because my cousin sang the national anthem at the start of the game. And then I was very confused as to why we had to stay past that. And I remember complaining and asking when could we leave for like the entire game. I was so bored. I have never been more bored in my life. I went to a baseball game in Washington for your school field trip. All I remember is getting to sit next to the girl I had a crush on. Yeah, that seems like the thing you would remember. Toronto's first World Series since 92-93. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a while. Yeah, I have been to one singular baseball game. I have been to one singular football game. And I have no plans of ever repeating that. The going to those kinds of games again. I have watched plenty of volleyball. Oh dang it, I snagged a nail. The football game that I went to was a deal I made with a friend. The deal being, if I went to his football game, then he would come see my show that I was in. I'm like, fine. Oh, in Washington DLC, right? As a Washingtonian, I forget that there's two Washingtons, if that makes sense. I forget that sometimes Washington doesn't mean here. No NFL games, but went to one college game. Okay. See, like, I wouldn't, like, while I was in college, I would not have been opposed to, like, trying it out, at least part of a game to see if, you know, to understand the experience of it. But I did not go to the main campus of my college. And I did not want to spend hours driving to the main campus of my college to go to the football games. I could not be bothered to care enough to do that. So, I like watching soccer as a live sport. Okay. I have never watched a soccer game before. My best friend in high school played soccer. And the school I teach at has a ton of kids that are into soccer. Like, it's a, like, every day I teach PE is like, are we playing soccer today? Are we playing soccer today? Can we play soccer today? Like, my school is, like, an odd one out because every other school I've taught at is constantly asking for basketball. Like, all the time. Like, my school, for some reason, has so many kids that love soccer. Which is cool because they all play it together and whatnot. So, I also get very bored of baseball games. Yeah, they was the most bored I've ever been, ever. The only time I ever consistently watch sports ball is when the Olympics are on. And then we hang out in Discord together and we watch a ton of Olympics. Yeah, watching is a very different thing for chat. Yes, I was going to say, definitely not, yeah. 5-2? Wow. Not watching, just seeing the score tick up. I feel like 5, that just seems like a huge number for baseball. Because I feel like you don't ever score in baseball. Football games were fun in person to me for high school, at least. Football is big in Texas, though. My girlfriend in high school was in band, so I went a lot. Yeah, I guess I kind of went to a second football game. We weren't there for, I don't think we were there long enough to count it. I went with Talarian that, I think it was the year after he graduated and he was like visiting the band that was there because he was in band. I don't think that was the same year that he was in it. I think that was the year after, but we like went and visited and then left. Like we weren't there for very long. Baseball sucks. Softball's way better. It's faster and has women. Fair enough. Yeah, I was like, baseball is extremely boring. Like, no. Ranch and I went to a football game for our college, And it could not have gone worse. We lost 35-0. Oh, no. It's also our major rivalry game, and we drove out of state and spent a weekend with friends going. Oof. Oof. Pretty alright, which is watching most sports on TV just casually, but going to baseball, you dread. Yeah, I will also preface of, I don't have TV. Like, I don't have normal TV. And I'm very bad about sitting down and watching anything in general. So I never, ever casually see anything sports. Nope, never, does not happen. Yeah. University of Toronto had a record worst football team. Did they, like, never score a single point? Like, absolutely nothing? Zip. Nada. Zero. Also, I'm just realizing that Marlon is now in here. All the ducks. All the quacks. All the quackers. And a goober! The University of Toronto varsity Blues football team had a Canadian University record 49-game losing streak from 2021 to 2028. Or 2001 and 2008. There was a... You were there from 2001 to 2005, so they didn't win a single game the entire time you were there. Wow. That is like 7 years of not winning a single game. It took 3 years. Yes, clearly you had something to do with that. It took 3 years after I left for them to recover. Yeah. That's a long time to not have won any game. Also, I haven't rolled yet. A 13. Okay. Crispy would be happy. Alright. I think that about covers all the things. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here, y'all. So if you're not in our brand new Discord, I'm gonna be dropping this a lot for a bit. Since I know obviously people are not in the necessarily in the know of stuff. I need to update it and all the things and whatnot. I want to add the bot rolls in, so I might try to see if I can have a brain cell to do that tonight, but already I can feel that I'm tired kicking in, so I'm gonna take that as a we should wind down here. So thank you all for chilling tonight. I appreciate it. Obviously, if you have any questions or anything, like, feel free to ask. We do have a new channel in the Discord that is a message a mod. So if you ever have an issue that you need to reach out to a mod for, if it's something that is like a big thing that you don't want to just post publicly, you can message in that channel to ask for a mod to DM you, so you can get someone who's available right then, kind of thing. Obviously it could also be reaching out, you know, it could be a thing that I reach out to, so it's also for like little things of like, hey, where do I post this? Like, hey, there is a spam message in this channel, you know, that kind of thing. So hi, Looney. No, he just got home. I know. I'm so tired, though. And I'm so full of Chinese food. Huzzah! Spider, did you give me a verb? I can't remember if you did. And if you did, I don't think I wrote it down. But the first one in here is a verb. I think. Oh, no, I did. I did write it down. I did. Nope, I just didn't remember writing it down. I wrote retitle. I went and looked. I did actually do it. Okay. My brain did not remember writing that down. Stream was good. We hung out with some docs. We did some chit-chatting. So, obviously join in on, the Discord if you are not a part of the newest Discord. Yeah, I assumed you were somewhere. I assumed you were not gifting subs and actively driving, you absolute goober. Your Mad Lib is a verb ending in ing. A verb ending in ing. Also, Spider, congrats on the the stream streak. I'm not used to us having those. So, Grand Slam. What's Grand Slam mean? I know it's a thing, but I don't actually know what it means. 9-2. Whoa. Home run with... Oh, so then they get all the people. It got it. Okay. Snazzy. So they get 4 points. Cool. Okay. Wreaking Havoc. There is a Discord channel now called Chaos. And I like that because it's literally so far just people posting ridiculous gifs. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Okay. I think... Oh, sorry, I was just really confused. I'm assuming they maybe just swapped to this or just forgot to change categories. But I clicked into Liddy's and she's in the Overwatch 2 category, but is definitely playing Peak. Like they are on the shore. She is playing Peak, so maybe she just swapped to it. I want to raid Liddy. So, also, holy butts. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Looney, you made it. I didn't realize that there was that number that did. I didn't think about the fact that that bumped it. Yes! Maybe we should play Minecraft. I need to do ESO event stuff, and then if I still am awake after that, then maybe I hop on Minecraft. That's what I don't think I realized, is that... I don't think I realized that it had hit 10, that you gift... I didn't realize it was that close, and resubs and stuff happened. So either way, I owe you a wheel spin. I owe you a wheel spin. Okay. I need to recover the list for the wheel spin of what was already redeemed. I don't have to go to look at the VOD for that. Y'all, here's me being a pro goober. The ones that aren't on the wheel right now are the ones that are in the backlog that are already redeemed. So we know based on which ones aren't checked. So I mean, I still need to go mark down. I still need to go look at it for the channel point redeems. Because I know that Spider redeemed one, and I know that Junk has Life is Strange is still there. And Bo has Magic the Gathering. Like, I remember most of them, but I know Goldie had, like, a whole list of them, and I don't remember all of them. No. Worms. No. 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 Okay. Is there anything we wanted to add to here before I spin? Worms is already on here. Make us play Golf Worms. It's on here. It's on here, unfortunately. Actual worms? Rebranch? No. We're gonna do this once, and I don't think I will ever do it again. Okay. We're gonna reel spin. Let's see what we get. I am personally hoping for tie spin again. Because the idea was that every time it lands on it, I was gonna make it be one tick bigger. No! No! Fine. Are you happy? Boo! Fine. Fine. Rude. Rude, Wheel. How dare... Yes, Adelaide just manifested worms. Oh my gosh. Where is that on here? That does mean I get to make it smaller, though. That does mean I get to take it off the wheel for now, and I do get to make it smaller. But it won't be off the wheel for very long, because community night will be, like, next week. Won't it? I guess community night would be next Saturday, because Saturday is the first, and this is the first Saturday. Unless if we, like, don't want it to be the day after Halloween or something like that, but... Do we still... Yes, nothing is changing except the username. And, like, I want to get more emotes, because there's emotes that there are emotes that we have that aren't penguins, and I very much like having the complete set of cohesive emotes, and we don't have that anymore, and I want that back. There was oh no. So yes, the worm slice, every time it lands on something, I make that slice slightly smaller, so in theory something else will get landed on more likely. Is the idea. Okay. We are gonna go raid Liddy, who is for some reason showing up. Let me refresh. Maybe she's changed it and it hasn't updated. No. Liddy is 110% streaming the Overwatch 2 category right now, but is definitely playing Peak. So we're gonna go tell her that she needs to change categories. We're gonna go say hi, because Liddy is a wonderful goober. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Definitely join the new Discord if you haven't. I do plan to be back tomorrow. I'm hoping to be brave, and this might be the last stream as Tap Girl 301, which is insane because that was not something I planned to do. I was never brave enough to even think about it, to actually do it. I thought about it, but I was very not brave to really think about seriously doing it. But we're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do a thing. We're gonna do a thing. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for being flexible as unexpected changes happen. And in the meantime, we're gonna swap over here to stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yes, I'll post. Yes, I'll post in mod chat when I do it or something like that. Nicely make fun of you for the fun toe of indecisiveness. Boo, 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 boo. Oh goodness, I didn't push the button. Sorry, I didn't push the button. I thought I pushed the button. I didn't push the button. Ah, copy paste things. Ah, sorry. Okay, goodbye, 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 goodbye.